Now, did Democrats sell out labor and take corporate contributions? Absolutely. So your answer to a revanchist far right that's doing even more than any previous administration on labor is to go back into history and bitch about Democrats fucking up on that issue. What we on the actual left, who care about actually achieving things, are doing is fighting all of these fronts simultaneously, but actually, in fact, focusing now on the main threat. I said if you were in a swing state, vote for Hillary because I wanted to keep the main threat and the main problem be those fucking neoliberals and corporatists that we do have to defeat, not galloping fascists. But you know what? It's a good business model. Outrage is a good business model.
Hey, what's up, people? What's up? What the hell? Okay, that's what it is. Yay, there we go. There we go. I fixed it. I've gotten it working. Yeah, so I actually did a new kind of sort of background. So yeah, the way I actually kind of got a new background. So yeah, that's how that works. Go back to my channel. How's everybody doing tonight? How is everyone doing tonight? Follow, subscribe, all that other good shit. Okay, so like to be very honest with you guys, um, I don't know. It's just like it's one of those things where it's like I thought I can improve upon the formula, and I guess you guys tell me if you like the background, like the way I've actually updated everything. Just let me know. I've thank you, Joe, for the sub, man. I don't know if you can actually make mods where they don't have to actually see the commercials. Um, yeah, I like. I don't know how. Maybe I just inevitably gift a sub because um yeah. Anyway, what's been up, everybody? I'm sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I think okay, so if you actually know what happened, like okay, so all last week I streamed 4 days last week, and then Saturday like I got some torture. You guys gave me some gave me some goddamn movies to react to. Let me push that back a little bit, and I literally have no lie like more than 10 videos actually set up. And so with me having those videos actually set up, I spent all day yesterday converting and then throwing shit in, and I kind of got some late. I kind of got lazy in it too. And yeah, yeah. So I have like so many videos set up. I even have videos that I haven't done thumbnails for, and it's kind of crazy because like it's just one of those things where I need to actually do the thumbnail for the shit. And yeah, no, I don't. I thank you guys for the video suggestions you guys give me from either in the Discord. And by the way, I'm gonna actually try to do more stories in the Discord. I it's just been one of those last couple of weeks, guys. And I will fully admit that like I have the live streams have actually been easy. That's the thing. I love doing the live streams because the live streams are actually easier than cutting the videos up. Although the process that I have now with set the videos up is just a little bit easier. I wish I could eliminate one more step, but it's just a little bit easier. And yeah, just shit like that. Um, God, fucking ah. So let's get to. We're gonna just like do like a hodgepodge, a grab bag. Hopefully, I'm not gonna spend too long on a few stories, but it's a lot of shit that I just want to just cover. Okay. So this one is a warm up story. We're just gonna actually see how this works out. Um, All right, so here, let's actually do this. I want to actually just get it where I want to, where you guys can actually see it. Give me a second, and then we can actually get it started. All right. Just take that off and call it a day. All right, let's go. So let's actually just start this video. Um, there has been much to do about everything going on with Roe versus Wade, and the problem comes where people says, why not have an exception even if you don't believe it? Why is the people that claim about freedom are the ones that want to control somebody else's body more than anything? And then it's like, okay, we gonna need some exception because this, like, we need to make sure that 10-year-olds don't get raped because by definition they cannot consent. And like, look, check this out. National Right to Life official says 10-year-olds should have had the baby. A story has sparked a national conversation over the consequences of the Supreme Court decision to overturn Roe versus Wade and how far some states are willing to go to prohibit abortions. The 10-year-old Ohio girl who crossed the state lines, not the only one crossing the state lines, to receive an abortion in Indiana should have carried her pregnancy to term and would be required to do so under the model written for the state legislatures considering more restrictive abortion measures according to the General Counsel for the National Right to Life. So, listen to what this motherfucker is literally saying. That a rape victim should have had her rapist child. I don't know what world these motherfuckers live in, but it's bad. I know what world they live in. I know why they say it. My bad faith opinion, I'm going to get to it in a second. Jim Bopp, an Indiana lawyer who authored the model legislation in advance of the Supreme Court's decision overturning Roe versus Wade, told Politico on Thursday that his law only provides exceptions when the pregnant person's life is in danger. A 10-year-old having a baby will put her life in danger. I don't know why we don't think this. Why don't they know this? If she is 10 years old, her life would be in danger. You are, like, I know the red pill idiots may not understand this, but you may physically be able to have a child as a child at 10 years old, but your body isn't developed until you're like 25 to about 30. But it gets better. She should have had the baby. As many who've had babies as a result of rape, we would hope that she understand the reason ultimately benefits of having a child, Bob says in a phone interview on Thursday. Here's the thing, and I'm going to be very, very, very serious when I say this, because I know what the fucking problem is. The problem is not enough white people are having white babies. This is simultaneously, misogynistic and fucking racist. That's what a lot of this problem is. And you saw it from Marjorie Taylor Greene says, well, we need to have more white babies. You see all of this shit. It is literally about racism. And they think that the brown people are, oh my God, the brown people are coming and replacing us. No, that's where most of this shit is about. But we continue. These fucktards. The story of the 10-year-old rape victim forced to leave her home state to terminate pregnancy has sparked a national conversation over the consequences of the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe versus Wade and how far some states are willing to prohibit abortions. The Columbus Dispatch on Wednesday said the 27-year-old man was charged with rape in connection to the case, while Bopp's model legislation, which was released in advance of the Supreme Court ruling last month, encourages states to ban all abortions unless necessary to save the life of a pregnant person. It notes it may be necessary in some states to have additional exceptions, such as for women who are pregnant as a result of rape or incest. Unless her life is in danger, there is no exception for rape. Yes. No, if your life is not in danger, you better carry that rapist child. And he's gonna have rights to visitation and custody because of course these motherfuckers do. The bill does not propose exceptions for rape and incest. Excuse me, the bill does propose exceptions for rape and incest in my model because that is a pro-life position. But it does not is not our ideal position. No, you better have that baby because reasons. We don't see if they even said it. Oh my God, we don't think as heart wrenching as those circumstances are. We don't think we should devalue the baby's life because of the sins of the father. What about the mother? What's up, Mikey? It is currently illegal to have an abortion in Indiana in up to 22 weeks of pregnancy. Although the state legislature is expecting to hold a special session later on this month to consider legislation that would ban abortion. Republican legislative leaders have not shared details of the bill they plan to introduce, though the abortion rights proponents in the state are expecting the bill text to show to hew closely to Bob's model legislation. Bob said he believes it's highly likely that Indiana's legislation will pass a law during this special session that will provide substantial protection to the unborn. What about the mothers? I'm just, yeah, fuck that motherfucker. Yes, yes, of course, because all of these motherfuckers need to eat all of the dicks because all they fucking care about is making sure that we have some more white babies. And you guys know me. You know I'm not the one to call out the racist shit. But most of this shit came about. This whole moral majority came because, well, we don't want the colors in the same school as our kids, and we need to make some sort of fucking arrangement to make it where, I don't know, we keep the colors in their place, and also them pesky women, them uterus havers, they should stay in that motherfucking place. That's all this shit is about. They want to fucking turn this country to a Christian theocracy. And fuck that. Fuck that. Because I know if they turn this motherfucker to a Christian theocracy, I'm not taking a fucking video now or nothing. So I'm gonna be the first one lined against the wall. I'm a black man too that has a fucking opinion. Fuck these motherfuckers, man. Because all they care about is their incessant need to keep power. That's all it is. And they are willing to tell a child. They're willing to tell a child, well, you should understand that you're a birthing vessel for the next the next generation. Um, Joe, no. Okay, so remember that when Louis Shelton, the Maureen majority leader in California, denounced white women who had sex with black men? No, of course, because got to keep that white race clear. They have to make sure that they stay a majority. Heaven forbid that the darkies would do once they get in charge. Yeah, these are also the same motherfuckers that say there's no racism in the United States. Good, switch places with me. Just switch places with me. You deal with like fuck Dave Chappelle and how he is now, but let you go through the same criminal justice system that I would normally go through, and you go through that shit. You go through that shit. Like, man, fuck that. And I'm never one for retribution. Like you guys know, I'm not one for retribution because I think retribution is stupid as fuck. But they are running fucking scared by the thought that they may be a minority in their country. In their country, and be like, wasn't like it was natives already here, right? Right? No, fuck that happened. God said, go to this land and it's yours and shit like that. All manifest destiny and bullshit. I just can't. I just can't. Like, This shit is fucking crazy. But yeah, no. I I don't know. I anyway, like, share, and subscribe on all other good shit. These motherfuckers make me mad. Did I just get a security alert? Alright. Alright, guys, so we just went ahead and did that. Um fun fact. Hey, if you look down in the description on my YouTube comment section, I have a tree stream. Like, I have a tree stream. And yeah, like, so just like to let everybody know if like they want to like send me food and shit like that. Um I'm sorry. My fault, guys. I'm still dealing with these fucking allergies. These allergies are actually killing me. Um yeah, I've been watching some fucking losers actually talk about how they want a tree stream, and I was like, fuck, I might as well get in on the action too. Um like with everything, you guys, it's not necessary that you have to do it, but I just want to see how fun it is to see people actually with me putting it in here, see what people think of it. Um anyway, oh god, so let's do some evidence of a motherfucking non-fascist actually fighting back for you. All right, so this is making the rounds, and and hold on, give me a second. This is making the rounds, and let's get to it. So those of you, I've been making theme music with streamers on my Twitch. Yeah, I'd use a lot of here. Let's do this. I use actually a lot of YouTube music and all that other good shit, and like I just used that one from Tommy Two Steps that I actually have to attribute to him with the opening shit. Like, yeah, I gotta make sure I do that. um yeah, ooh. So Avadrea and myself are gonna be doing a stream on Thursday. And we're gonna be doing an art stream. So that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Like, oh my god. I yeah, yeah. We can come up with something. We can definitely come up with something. Um let's all right, let's start with this clip. So if you guys don't know this, well, I wasn't a Bernie or bust because I felt like, anybody that was better than Trump should have got elected, and thank goodness that we did the motherfucker right the second time. But I am a fan of Bernie Sanders. I'm a fan of Bernie Sanders because I know the history of the motherfucker, and he's always stood up for civil rights, no matter who it was, and they kind of did something that was kind of dirty when they finally got in power in the Senate. They put him in leadership to try to make him seem like not so much of an outsider, but just somebody who's on the club. And let's just face it, Bernie is a nice guy. Not, incel nice guy. He is literally a nice guy. He is somebody who is like always going to see the best in people, always going to want the best out of people. And I just really feel like they played him. They played him with like the head of the financial committee and some shit that he's on. I really feel like they played him. And I think over the last 2 years, Bernie is like, yo, wait a minute, I'm inside the belly of the beast. Time to give this motherfucker some indigestion. And well, here's the thing. Bernie kind of been making some noise about Cinnamon Mansion lately. Almost as if he has the bully pulpit. Almost as if that, something that a president can actually do when two people have ruined his agenda and do a fucking curtsy on the fucking floor of the Senate, on the Senate floor, like some twisted motherfucking, you know, legally blonde type shit. And all respect to anybody who actively pisses off the former vice president Mike Pence by swearing their oath of office on a science book, but I think it's more contrarianism is not a political. It's not a political point. It's just being an asshole. But like enough about Cinnamon and all that other good shit. We're talking about Joe Manchin. Let's go to this clip they got Bernie talked about on the Sunday channels. Shall we?
And the agenda there. Senator Joe Manchin, of course, abruptly pulled the plug this week on the Democrats'
No, Martha, he didn't abruptly. Martha,
okay.
Bernie was like, no, he didn't abruptly do shit. He ain't abruptly do shit. And this is the fun. This is what we need Bernie to do. Bernie has went on Fox News. Bernie has went to all these crazy shit. Nobody can actually say every time, even when Republicans say, I like Bernie's ideas, I don't think that we can actually do it. But this shit is amazing. Let's go.
Okay, he abruptly on Friday.
He didn't abruptly do anything.
He was negotiating for a...
And you see this chick, right? She is literally trying to make it seem like, oh no, he didn't try to do anything. Oh, is it abruptly? Like, Bernie's like, I'm sick of this shit. He is literally, I'm sick of this shit. And we about to say that we about to tear into Manchin. Let's go.
The president's agenda. No. Look, if you check the record 6 months ago, I made it clear that
she looking like, dude, you're not supposed to say this. You're not supposed to say this. Like, shh, shh, shh. Hey, we're all in Washington. You're not supposed to say this, dog. You're not supposed to be like this. Okay, let's go.
you have people like Manchin, Sinema to a lesser degree, who are intentionally sabotaging the president's agenda, what the American people...
Well, this is where Bernie has it wrong. And I tell you why. Bernie does not, they're not intentionally sabotaging the president's agenda. They're performing the president's agenda because remember, Joe Biden says nothing will fundamentally change. This isn't, they not, the phone call is coming from inside the White House. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
People want what a majority of us in the Democratic caucus want. Nothing new about this. And the problem was that we continue to talk to Manchin like he was serious. He was not. This is a guy who is a major recipient of fossil fuel money, a guy who has received campaign contributions.
And a guy who owns a coal fucking plant. He owns a coal mine. This is like nobody, like I'm sure this is the first time a lot of people are hearing this. Like, what you talking about? Wait, he doesn't like fossil fuel regulation because he gets money from those corporations and owns one. Yeah. Joe Manchin owns a coal mine. Talk about the Fox Garden and Hen House. Fuck. Let's go.
From 25 Republican billionaires. You think this guy is serious?
Senator, okay.
See, she cut him off. She cut him off like, yo, you can't mention the donors, dog. You can't mention the... Okay. All right, let's go.
You say he wasn't serious, but Manchin says his main goal is to do what's good for West Virginia, and he's worried about inflation. Listen to what he told the West Virginia.
He said that really? He's worried about West Virginia. Really? No, the fuck he's not. The only thing he's worried about is his investment. Like, okay, let's go.
In your radio station. Listen to this, please.
Is that right?
They cut it. They literally had to cut his mic because he was just about to go. This is that shit. All right. So you ever have that grandpa or uncle that just be like, you know what? Your mom ain't shit. You know all that shit she did to you as younger? She ain't shit. I told her not to treat your ass like that. But it's cool. That's your mama. but she ain't shit for treating you like that. That's what type of Uncle Bernie is. The one that go like, look, dog, you can't come over my house smoking weed like that without giving me none. Like, that's what type of Uncle Bernie is. And I know I'm giving that motherfucker praise, but like seriously, he's fed up with this shit. Like he is literally fed up with this shit. No. We don't talk about how Joe Manchin's daughter actually orchestrated EpiPens to go up to $600 a pen. No, we're not gonna talk about that shit. And gotta go in a parachute. And may have made some deals that were illegal. You know, through antitrust and anti-trade. Like, yeah, no. You want to fucking scare Joe Manchin? Say we're gonna start looking into your daughter's motherfucking business deals. Oh shit! All right, let's go. Did he really start listening to the president's agenda? But he is doing the president's agenda. Nothing is fundamentally changed because if it wasn't mentioned, it wasn't sentiment, it'll be somebody else. But let's go.
Inflation is absolutely killing many people. They can't buy.
Yes, inflation of the cost of living is killing a lot of people. You know how you fix that, Joe? You raise their fucking wages, Joe. Do you know when they were talking about the $15 per hour? He was literally trying to nickel and dime people in order to make sure that his hotels that he has to pay people cost those to go up. Like literally, he's like, well, no, why don't we make it 11? Joe, what you paying your employees now? I'm paying them 11. It's funny. Okay, 13. Joe, what do you plan on paying your employees in the next couple of years by the time 13? Oh, no. Oh, no, it's about his fucking pocket. But let's go.
Buy gasoline. They have a hard time buying groceries. Everything they buy and consume for their daily lives is a hardship to them.
Your reaction to that, Senator?
All right. Bernie about to lay into his ass. All right, let's go.
Well, look, the same nonsense the Manchin has been talking about for a year. West Virginia, it's a beautiful state. I've had.
He's like, yo, he just called this shit bullshit. He couldn't say bullshit. He's like, this is the same nonsense this motherfucker been talking for a year. This motherfucker just been selling wolf ticket about this bullshit. Even before inflation started. This is some bullshit. But let's go.
The pleasure of being there. Great people. It is one of the poorest states in this country. You ask the people of West Virginia whether they want to expand Medicare to cover dental, hearing, and eyeglasses. You ask the people of West Virginia whether we should demand that the wealthiest people and large corporations start paying their fair share of taxes. Ask the people of West Virginia whether or not all people should have health care as a human right like in every other country.
I just like, you see this motherfucker. It's like, yo, ask them if they want to get paid more. Ask them if they don't have to worry about being about healthcare costs. You ask them if they want to make sure they can keep motherfucking teeth in their mouth and hearing in their motherfucking ears. And you want to talk about inflation. How about this? Why don't we get a motherfucking Medicare for all so that shit don't come out they pay no more? How about that?
On earth, that's what they will say. In my humble opinion, Manchin represents the very wealthiest people in this country, not working families in West Virginia or America.
He said, I wouldn't even throw out my humble opinion. And I get it. There are rules in the sentence where you can't discourage your other senator. Fuck that. You know what? Like, man, he sold out. I would put he sold out to all these motherfucking rich people. Why? Because he's a rich motherfucker. These are his class of people. Not the people who work on the docks. He literally has a boat named, what was it? What was that boat's name? Was it like Guaranteed Life or Easy Life or some shit? Here, let's look that shit up. Here, I gotta be careful with my Twitter because it's like that. Here, look, check this out. Which one is it? Here, check this shit out. Oh, that's weird. Let's see if we got a video. I want a video. Okay, let's do it. Almost Heaven. His literal video, his literal boat's name is called Almost Heaven.
I didn't win the lawsuit, but everybody knows I wrote that song.
Flo? Gosh, it's been forever.
Shut up. Shut up. Play. This is why I hate sites. Oh, his Maserati that he almost hit a few people with. The Maserati that he almost hit a few people with when they was trying to protest him. Yeah, I know. He literally has a Maserati. Of course he doesn't want to get rid of fossil fuels. Stop. Okay, cool. All right, here we go.
Constituents are here. Senator Manchin.
He has a boat called
Your
Almost Heaven.
constituents are here.
Your constituents are here.
Your constituents are here from West Virginia.
Come out. Support the bill.
For some, it'll be too much for others. In West Virginia.
Listen to that shit. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. His boat is called Almost Heaven. And he's looking down on you lowly peons. Of course he doesn't give a fuck about the families in West Virginia. This is some bullshit, man. But let's finish what Bernie has to say. Because this is
And Senator Sanders, I want to end with, if these provisions don't get passed, doesn't look like they will, what does that mean for Democrats' climate goals and the climate itself?
Martha, it ain't Democrats. It isn't the
All right, watch this shit. Let's go.
president. It is the future of the planet. So
Oh shit. Cut it off. God damn you, ABC News. Is it more of the clip? Is it more of the clip? Like, come on, man. Like, at what point do we have to just say that these motherfuckers are going for their own pocket? Let's just at what point do we have to say these motherfuckers are just going for their own pocket? I don't know what else to tell you guys. This shit is crazy. And I don't know. I just, like, I'm at a loss. Because it's just all about their money and all about their power. And I don't know what else to say. Besides like, share, and subscribe on the other shit. I do these videos, try to do at least one video a day on my YouTube channel. Like, share, and subscribe on all the other shit. Do what the button say and all the other good shit behind me. Yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, I'm about to cut the segment off right here. Oh God. And then you have just like crazy corporations doing just crazy shit, man. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. All right, let's have some fun, shall we? All right. Time to get sex positive up in here. All right, let's go. And if I'm going too fast, guys, you want me to start slowing down and talking between like video clips that I have to do, just let me know. I have a lot of shit that I need to cover, and unfortunately, sometimes I just like have a lot of shit. All right, let's go. Hello, everybody. I have something to tell you guys. Did you know there are no such thing as a female orgasm? I know, right? Weird. I know a few of you guys in my chat that have, swinging dicks between your legs. I know you guys know, real men know that women don't orgasm. No matter how much they pretend or scream or just like soak your face or the bed sheets or the other woman's face when you kind of having some fun on some. Okay, you didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. But do you know women never actually orgasm? They must be faking with me. I don't know. Like they must be faking with me because like I've seemed to believe that some women that I was with have orgasms. I don't know. But according to Jesse Lee Peterson, yes, that Jesse Lee Peterson and Haas, like women don't orgasm because we know that 3 or 4 guys that look like this and sound the way they do has had all of the women because reasons. I just can't make this up because yeah. Let's hear what they have to say.
Should I ask you guys this or not?
If you have questions about asking these people this, the question is no. Don't even go there. And oh, isn't that cute? He's like these two lovers right now. I mean, alleged lovers. Let's go.
Should I or not? Y'all might embarrass me.
They're embarrassing you by being on the show, Jesse. They're just embarrassing you by being on the show. But let's go.
I can ask. We had an amazing women's forum last night, and this is a question for you, Joel, even though I'm afraid to.
Well, alrighty then. You just have a shirt on that says "Stop having sex." You better save that semen retention for Jesse yourself. Okay. Oh God. Okay, let's go.
What's the spirit telling you, Jesse? What's the
The spirit telling me to be still and know. So we have.
Does the spirit also tell you to try to be predatory against the men that you're supposed to be counseling? Okay. All right, let's go. I can do this all day.
I had a women's forum last night, and one of the things that came up, we talked about a whole bunch of stuff. The ladies brought up that how we were talking about oral sex on the radio, and I was saying that men.
Oral sex is fun. Why are you talking about a room with a woman with oral sex? The only talking that should be done is to genitalia if you're in a room full of women. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, let's go.
Should I be doing that because it's like eating out of a trash can?
Wait, what?
Radio, and I was saying that men should not be doing that because it's like eating out of a trash can.
Jesse, just say you don't like women. You don't like vagina. Just say that. Just say that. Those of us who know the sweet nectar of a woman's navel is not eating out of a trash can. Okay, yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah,
right.
We can't forget.
I'll never forget that.
You have the dirt coming out, blood, other people say stuff.
Yeah.
Does he not know that a woman can actually wash herself? I mean, like, I know that there are some health concerns with doing, feminine hygiene products and all that other good shit. But, like, the vagina is self-cleaning as well. And you have dirt on your penis. Like, there are bacteria on your penis, Jesse. When a man ejaculates, there is seminal fluid. Like, okay. But maybe Jesse just likes to say semen.
Disease. Y'all eat it out. Well, not y'all, but y'all men are doing that. And it's gross.
You just say you don't like women. Just say you don't like women, dog. Just say you're attracted to men, and if you mostly attracted to men, or you mostly attracted to having like penis in your mouth. That's why you mumble so much, or just say that you are are top and not too much shit matters to you. You just like to penetrate, and you don't like eating vag, but you like touching a man's penis. and most likely being in your mouth. Just say that shit, but just don't denigrate a woman who, like, what women are you around, dog?
The lady said that.
And let's just talk about all of these other motherfuckers. Not Haas, Hank, because we know there's a lot of difference between motherfucking Haas or Infrared, who conveniently talks about the Jewish question, and Hank, who conveniently talks about the Jewish question. And if you have any question in your mind about what I mean, Infrared and this motherfucker right here did a debate, and they ended up agreeing on more things than they ended up disagreeing on. So we're gonna talk about this motherfucker who's probably currently secretly seeing Jesse behind everybody's back, and doesn't want a woman, and actually admits that he doesn't want to be around women and shit like that. This motherfucker who is performing the the starter Donald Trump comb over, because yes, this motherfucker is balding and he combing his shit over to hide his fucking hairline. And this fucking idiot right here that's smiling around and says, stop having sex out of wedlock. No, motherfucker. Nobody's fucking you. That's why you're wearing that t-shirt. This is universal sign of I don't get fucked. Or he can go get fucked. But let's go.
To help women, I need to mention that a lot of women are now doing oral sex to men.
And the fuck? Wait, what? Women are sucking penis. Next thing you know, that there are people in the world that eat ass. Hello, Vegeta. Anyway, what the fuck? Wait, what? How boring is your sex that, oh my God, a lot of women are starting to suck men's penis. Do we have in the Kama Sutra of oral sex? Like, we have in your blessed book, the Bible, of a man saying that he's going to drink the wine from the navel of a woman. And he literally means eat a coochie. Like, the fuck? We literally have in your Bible, which you'll probably like, where she lusted after her lovers who were the sizes of a horse and the emissions was that of a donkey. To measure that shit, you literally have to put that in your face. Okay, let's go.
But not oral. Do they call oral sex men stuff when the women do it to the men?
Yeah, either way, I think it is. Other things too, but
I had to correct you. It's not now doing. This is not now doing. This has been around.
Wow, one brain cell between the fucking four of them. Okay, let's go.
A long time.
Oh, and so I
knew.
And so I asked the ladies, were there men and women that knew about this, and I was stunned at the answer.
I bet you were, Jesse. You were very stunned at the fact that people have been performing oral sex since people. There are literal other mammals that perform oral sex, and I don't mean the fucking the primates. Okay, let's go.
I thought it was like a slut thing.
It is.
There's a lot of sluts out there.
I didn't know normal women did that to men.
This is somebody who said he was married before. Oh, okay.
Most women are sluts these days.
And y'all knew that.
Hey, we don't slut shame on this channel. Just because y'all can't get no sex doesn't mean like, oh, I'm okay, let's go.
Normal women were doing that to men as men are doing that to women.
Yeah!
I thought it was normal.
Yeah, in high school, they would say, like, well, not in high school, but some of my high school friends would say.
In high school, well, not in high school, some of my high schools, I just like, Hank is just like, wow, okay. You can tell he was a fucking nerd, and he was probably $300 short of being a fucking high school shooter. But let's go.
They would say, I'm Christian, I won't have sex with you, but I will that.
What?
I've heard women that say that shit, that they won't have sex with you, but they suck your penis. And still claim to be right. Wow, look, another subject. Let's go.
What's the name for it?
Well, there's various names, but
is there a decent name that we can mention on the radio?
Fellatio. That is the scientific term. Fellatio. That is decent. You know what you two do to each other? You know how you suck each other off, allegedly? Going back and doing this video in hindsight after the revelations that actually came out, how they try to act stupid about it. Okay, let's go.
Oh, there's not a decent name.
I mean, you already meant just oral sex. Like, using your
the
mouth.
most basic.
Oh, it's the same thing when a woman doing it to a man called oral sex?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not specific to you.
You know what you like to do with a man? Like, I was okay. All right. Okay. How many times can I make the same joke that Jesse is a hypocrite? All right, let's go.
I got you.
Either or.
I didn't know it was so popular. I didn't know.
Why? You like doing it? Like the fuck? Okay.
Normal women do it. I knew sluts do it. You know what I'm saying? When I was growing up, that was unheard of for black people.
No, that's because you are lame. People have been sucking. People have been sucking penis for a while, man. That's the thing. It has happened.
Now I remember
in the South, not in the city.
Yeah.
The city had to be different.
Scandalous.
With the blacks.
I bet.
Oh, and here comes the casual racism. All right. Dude down here was like, he kind of just like, oh, God, will you stop with this bullshit? But, all right, let's go.
I bet you do bet. I bet.
Because the cities are so degenerate.
Oh, I remember when I was a teenager, my uncles used to go, during the summer, they would go to Florida to work in the orange fields or whatever they did, or New York. And they would come back and they would talk about how white people were doing that kind of stuff. And
wait. Everybody does. Dude on this, he's just like, the fuck? I don't know. Look. I don't know if it's degenerate or not. I just know I haven't had nobody. Okay, damn, I'm thirsty.
we were all kind of laugh about it. Oh, white people nasty. Because it was unheard of. And there was no way a black woman would do that or let that be done to her. And no way.
But like Jesse, but now so you claim that you are, in the white culture and in the white culture, are you starting to do it now? Is that because you? Okay. Oh God, let's go.
Way a black man would do that. Now it's the thing to do.
Yes.
That
because people aren't scared of their sexual desires, they know how to communicate. Granted, it'd be hard with some genitalia in your mouth to communicate, but it can be done. I've seen a woman suck a penis and literally have a full conversation. I have literally had a full conversation with a woman sitting on my. Okay, let's go.
It's so crazy. And lady, what?
I would say it's a perversion. So the worse you get pervertedly, the more you.
It's in the Bible. It is literally in the Song of Solomon. It is in the Bible. Like, yo, let me taste that. Okay, let's go.
You
say no more, Joel.
And yet, you know how I went to Christian college?
Christian college?
So-called Christian college.
Yeah.
One of the teachers said that according to the Bible, no Christian would be doing that.
It's in the Song of Solomon. Like, it is in the Bible. It is it is literally in the Bible. Okay.
Something like that.
No,
if you were following the Bible,
even if you were doing it in your father's state, once you're born again of God, there's no way you do it.
Right.
It would be.
I mean, we know that God has all sorts of, perfect relationships about how Abraham sent his servant to literally get a wife from his son, from his wife's brother. Kissing cousins and all that other good shit. And, Isaac did the same thing with Joseph. Kissing cousins and shit like that. And, the whole Lot being SA'd by his daughters. I mean, shit like that. And if Adam and Eve were the first people, who did they kids have sex with? I mean, the Bible tells about so many great sexual relationships, right? Right. Okay, let's go.
Being popcorn is so gross. It just makes your stomach hurt. It's so gross.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to ask you guys, have you ever had that done? But isn't?
I mean, I'm pretty sure Jesse knows at least one person that may have had that done, allegedly. God damn it! Just Hank seems so uncomfortable with this conversation. I wonder if this is before or after they start having a relationship, allegedly.
Isn't that gross for a woman to do that to a man?
I don't know how you trust them.
No, the man could be diseased, could just finish with another woman.
I mean, to be fair, if a woman sees that a man has gone into another woman and she purposely puts her mouth on his penis, it's not. I don't. That's not a turn off for her, dog. That's not a turn off. I know it sounds weird, but sometimes women like to taste other women, and of course, I'm breaking it down into simple terms for crayons for this motherfucker, because we know, because we have more than two words, that sexuality, gender identity, they may not be causative, but they are correlative. And oh god, this is just, and of course Jesse, dog, man, okay, we're halfway finished with this shit.
Could be smelly after work. You know what I'm saying?
I think Rowan.
I mean, like, if you're gonna have sex with somebody, the good idea is to stay clean for both women and men. If you are somebody that has testes and a penis, it is a good idea to wash them if you want somebody to have their face, mouth, or either their vag, their testes, their penis around it. It's just called good hygiene. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Fuck. Can we get a sex ed class for these dumb fucks? All right. Let's go.
It was never a second thought whether it was bad or not. You just kind of knew that that's what was going on. You never really questioned whether, oh, she's this or he. Especially if it's in a relationship, because even people do it who are married now. Even Christians who are married, it's justified. Oh, if you're.
Wait, did he not think that Christians are in a relationship? Like, did he not think that Christians get freaky? Like, the fuck? What do you think? Like, what do you think you do? Get married and then all the desire for sex goes away except to procreate? Like, fuckers like this that think only sex is only there to procreate, they not exactly straight. They may have a breeding kink, but they not exactly straight. They not doing the sex for the fun of it. They doing it. Oh, we need to reproduce the next generation of dumb fucks. All right, let's go.
If you're under the umbrella of marriage, you can do whatever you want, but it's still perversion.
How
is it perverted? Please tell me how it's perverted. If you can tell me how it's perverted, then I think I may not. I'm not even gonna say I may not do it anymore. I may actually not make fun of you guys as much for not being able to do it.
Your woman know you want her to do that to you?
What do you mean?
Would you?
Joe, you just styled it. Back when I had two girls at the same time, we love to all wash each other down in the shower. Fuck. I actually had a special somebody that took me to the Cypress, the one with the pool in the actual room, and man, we had so much fun. The shower was so much fun, and okay, let's go.
You had to ask her to do it, or you bring her head down there. How would she know?
I mean, Jesse, you know, Jesse, because oh my God, especially probably the conversations or not conversations, non-verbal communications that you do with Hank, okay, or Hike, whatever the fuck his name is. All right, let's go.
It would lead to
allegedly.
Just it's sort of a part of the culture. Like, it just is part of the routine.
It's just part of the education now.
No, I mean, yeah, kind of. Now it is becoming part of the education. But back then.
No, because we don't have adequate sex ed in this country, which I wish we would. But let's go.
Like, just the streetwise people. It was just.
Do old women do that to old men too?
Yes! They be deep throating that shit like a motherfucker. And like, to quote D-Roy, sometimes granddaddy be putting his face all up in that sex oasis. Okay. Yes. Wait, yeah. If you haven't checked out Carlton's channel, every Sunday and Saturday and Sunday, he does at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. He reviews D-Roy videos. That's why I kind of leave him mostly for him. And D-Roy actually says, women, why do you let men into your sex oasis? Sex oasis. because that's that. Yeah. Let's get back to Jesse.
My generation.
Yeah, maybe some of them, the city dwellers.
And notice when he means city dwellers, he means black. That's all he really means. But let's go.
We know
stuff like that.
Ladies, don't do that. Let me just say to the ladies, do not do that, ladies. All right, they're making a slut out of you.
How? Oh God. Okay. How? Okay. Why does everybody say when they hear Sex Oasis, they think of a 1980 rock band? Like, okay. Yes, D-Roy called it the Sex Oasis. Yes, D-Roy did.
I really did. Men who are making you do that don't love you at all.
Oh, I didn't love the woman that give me some good head. I mean, damn, I should have said it that way. I've loved a woman that performed oral sex on me. That was just like that was a way into my heart. And a way to get a heartbeat. Oh, look, another subject.
They just love you doing that. It's about the sex.
Did he unironically say? Did he unironically do the? You don't love me, bitch. You love my doggy style. Did he just pull a Snoop Dogg? Oh, Snoop, I love you. You don't love me, bitch. You just love my doggy style. Like, did he just unironically do that? Yeah, he. Okay. All right. All right. Oh God.
It ain't about. They have no respect for you. They don't love you. They gonna go and make another slut do it. It ain't that.
No. If you keep a man happy, not just sexual, or keep your partner happy, not just sexual, but emotionally, mentally, in a way where you guys are enjoying each other, you can have a long-term partnership. That doesn't mean that he's gonna just say, "Oh, let me skull fuck you," to touch that little thing in the back of your throat. Okay. I say certified freak, 7 days a week. Wet ass P word, make that pull out game weak. Okay. Oh God. Damn it. All right, let's go. Slide your pussy down his nose like a credit card. Okay.
And then one woman brought up, well, it's part of making a woman climax. That's the word.
Yeah.
Right.
It doesn't surprise me that he doesn't know that a woman can climax. I mean, like, it doesn't surprise me at all. I'm not surprised. Of course I'm not surprised. Only like 20% of people that have vaginas can actually climax from penetration. And also, sex doesn't start with just penetration. Sex starts with the build up to, the whole kit and caboodle. And if you're not doing anything to stimulate your partner, especially for women, chances are they're not gonna climax. But like, of course, these fuckers right here, like, throw in Ben Shapiro, and we got a barbershop quartet of never making a woman climax ever. Let's go.
Any woman that's climaxing, that's the right word, right, James? I know you want to know. You're a virgin. Virgin on.
Jesse, come on. You gonna back that bus up and throw him under it again? The fuck did you just throw Hank underneath a bus, back that shit up, and then just roll over his ass again? I mean, like, fuck. Did you get the number of that bus, JLP? All right, let's go.
No anything. Any woman that's climax.
That nervous laugh, dude down in the box. Like, I'm looking at these dumb fucks right here, but dude down in the box is like, yeah, he is a motherfucking virgin. Okay, And no, you should not make fun of people who have not had sex. But like, how do you? Wow, your boss and possibly, allegedly, your gay lover is actually saying you're a virgin. I just don't. Okay.
Climax and is becoming a man because it's not normal for women to do that.
Right. I think it's a lie.
I mean, like, we know why it's not normal for women to climax because a lot of men don't try, but like they have that capability, they have the possibility, or you just don't have the skill. Okay. Wow. Ooh, look. The rest of the video.
I don't think they do that.
Oh, you don't think they do?
No.
You think they're pretending?
Yeah.
Really? That could be possible. You think when women act like they're doing that, they're lying?
I never thought about it, but you never know.
Yeah.
How could you never thought about? Okay, so I have a rule. If you have to ask, it means no. But like, you should at least be able to tell some signs that a woman is enjoying sex. And like, tell us again why you never made the woman come. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yeah, because they'll be making a man think he's really doing an amazing job.
Yeah. I think if they...
And that's their fault. They have spared the feelings of you dumb fucks for so long. Look, if I'm fucking up with a woman, I know. I have ruined bed sheets to prove that I've made a woman. Well, ooh, look, oh God, okay, let's go. Wow, okay, like you can't help but as a marked difference compare yourself. Even if I was the worst fucking lay in the world, like we see Jason Egroff, Revelation News has supposedly made Shanny, that big whale of a fucking abusive ass beast, come. And these motherfuckers, like, Jason is on a higher level. Revelation News is on a higher level than most of these motherfuckers on this panel. Granted, he's probably not making Shanny squirt. She's just probably pissing on his ass. But still, at least he said that he's made her come. As disgusting as that. Oh, God, I don't think I can get an erection for life again. And by the way, do not do not Twitter search Sexy for Christ. Do not Twitter search Sexy for Christ. I warn you, do not Twitter search for Sexy for Christ. You have been warned.
I think it feels good, but yeah, the climaxing part, I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah, women, I don't know if y'all doing that or not, but don't even try. Because if it were natural, you'd naturally do it.
I'm sorry, women have been climaxing forever. Like, they naturally do it. They just have to have a good partner. I mean, like, okay, now, and I bet if you tell the studies of of how women climax more with other women, or people that have vaginas climax when there's more vaginas in the room, like like that would be silly to these motherfuckers because women aren't supposed to like other women. Like the fuck. Okay.
But the fact you're trying to make something happen, you're becoming a man. The man is turning you into a man, a fake man,
Not
but
the
a
right
man.
kind of man.
Right, not a real man.
How do you like? It's like almost as if they think if the click gets hard, if they ever find it, then all of a sudden they're turning into a man. And I get it. Like the clitoris is actually the penis is an actual analysis structural device as a clitoris, because we all start off as women in the womb, and then we get the hormone to make us either grow a penis or testes. But like the clit is analogous to the penis, all nerve endings and all that other good shit. But all right, let's go.
A drag queen man.
Perversion.
Yeah. So ladies,
Degenerate.
and I'm glad that the ladies brought it to my attention so that I can warn the ladies not to do that. That is sinking low.
Looks like a case of someone of the monkeys. No, the monkeys are more intelligent. Wow, as many times as my partner has made me come, I must be the manliest man in the world. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh god. Oh wow. All right, let's go.
Low as low can go. And no man, because if you're doing that to your boyfriend, live-in, or your husband, the guy's going to believe you're doing it elsewhere too.
I mean, like, if you are doing it elsewhere, as long as you have permission, like, what's the problem? I'm just like, what's the problem? Fuck. I forgot these motherfuckers are so insecure that a woman can't even have looked at another man anywhere in her life before they start whining and bitching about the shit. All right, let's go. Let's go.
That is low. Don't do it, ladies. All right. If a man want you to do that, go home. Just say no, thank you. I'm out of here, you dirty man. Right?
It should.
I mean, like, granted. All right, so can I be a little? Can I be a little bit, a little bit bad? Personally, I want be with a woman that doesn't like performing oral sex or don't like oral sex before her, because that's just my thing. Like, it's a little bit of a stretch when she says, well, I don't like it receiving it, but I like giving it. It's a little bit of a stretch for me because I enjoy giving it to a woman. Like, that's just my thing. I enjoy that. But I can respect them, but as long as they meet other qualifications. But if a woman said, I'm not sucking dick, me and you aren't sexually compatible. You may be cool as a friend and we can actually hang out. We can even cuddle up and shit like that. But, like, we're not sexual compatible, so we're not going down that route. Because I kind of like my dick sucked. And I hate to sound very graphic, but put your mouth on me and let me put my mouth on you. That's just me. And so I respect somebody. That's why you have open lines of communication. If you ever get to a point where you may have an intimate partner, you actually discuss these things. Not in an immature, like, oh, you just suck my dick. No, you actually say, hey, what are some of your turn-ons, what are some of your turn-off? And that's a responsible thing to do. But this shit right here about a woman not supposed to come, they can go suck all the dicks. Oh, God, that's probably going to turn Jesse on. Allegedly. Let's go.
Like, go without saying that you don't even have to say that. You know what I mean?
Well, if you think, we talked about it. Oh, go ahead.
Because that woman who called you your show yesterday saying,
you're incorrect. I'm sorry, Wilson. I eat the coochie as much as I can. Sometimes my gums bleed once a month. Like, okay, fuck. Okay, let's go. Man, is it warm in here? I'm thirsty. I'm like, fuck, thirsty. Yeah, no. Okay, let's go.
Oh, I know you always talk down about the women, and women shouldn't remarry, but the men can do whatever they want. But you never say that.
I know. I tell the men
you
not
say
to.
the opposite, right? And what you say to the men also applies to the women.
Absolutely, it really.
Is he trying to throw cover for Jesse Lee Peterson? Okay. Oh God. Okay. Let's go.
It does. It's just that men supposed to lead the way. If the men were decent men, they wouldn't bring the woman to that, make her sink that low, because the women are subject to the men.
But stuff.
I never need a woman to be subjugated to me. Like, no, I want a consort, not a fucking concubine. I want a partner in crime, not some fucking low-level grunt. No, God damn it. If you are my partner, if you know somebody that's going to be with me, you better fucking buckle the fuck up, because I go where angels feel the tread. And I can't have somebody weak standing at my side. You have to be strong. That's probably why I like drawing strong women in my art. I don't know. But why do they need women to be subjugated to them? Are they that insecure? Oh, fuck. I just answered my own goddamn question. All right, let's go.
It doesn't go without saying, like, it's kind of good to make it explicit.
Yeah. Sometimes it makes your skin crawl. I mean,
but I didn't mean explicit like that.
Oh.
But sometimes you have to.
I know this video is almost over, but the fact that Jesse, when he said, I need to make it explicit, as far as he said I need to make it explicit as far as explaining, as far as emphasizing it. Jesse Lee Peterson said, I don't want to sound nasty. I oh 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 I how is this man still breathing? How is it that he doesn't look up when it rains and drowns? You are so fucking stupid. But you know what? You know what? It's an act. It's an act. Jesse Lee Peterson is not that fucking stupid. It's a motherfucking act. Just like he tries to act straight, allegedly. Oh God. Oh God. Like this, you would think, like, at least Uncle Ruckus literally tries to act smarter than his own fucking good. But that shit right there, just the outright playing dumb, where we know this motherfucker is actually more intelligent than what he says, all because motherfuckers in his audience thinks that, oh no, the dumb black guy who's a conservative that likes the shit that I like. I don't know. Look, but I do know. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'm about to cut this segment here because reasons. Because reasons. Jesse Lee Peters. Jesse is as straight as a spiral staircase. Allegedly. Oh God. Why do I do this to myself? Why do y'all let me do this to myself? You know what? And then I have to edit this shit, so I have to go back and actually listen to this shit again and make sure that I at some point, like, you guys, like, man, like, I love you guys. You guys help support me, be it Patreon, be it the subscription, even, like, you know, subscription, don't give me, damn, like, I don't have. Okay, send it to me in Discord, DM me, and we can react to him tomorrow. What did I just ask for myself? Oh my God, did I just ask that? Did I just ask to be tortured? Okay, yeah, I did. I did. Yeah, shoot. Okay. Oh God. Okay, so how long is this video? Okay. So I'm not gonna lie. This person was actually put on my radar by my patron, and this is gonna be released to YouTube. This video clip is gonna be released to YouTube. Okay, Papa Flip has been a supporter of me, and I thank you so much. Not only for your generous Patreon support, but by these dumb fucks like Sydney Watson. And you know what? Here's the thing. I don't know exactly what this is talking about, except for, you know, conservative victim blaming, victimhood, and all the other good shit. And Let's hear how they finally got her. Okay. Let's go. Speed her up. Let's go.
It was only a matter of time. Hi, my name. So,
her music is actually copyrighted. I actually got a copyright strike by listening to the music that she's actually played. And, like, now this is why I speed people up, because of that shit. Well, let's go.
Miss Sydney, welcome back to hell. And as per usual, before we launch in, this video is sponsored by Blinkist.
Oh, okay. You're not...
From the platform debate and diverse viewpoints.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So if you actually get, and this is not her normal background. We've done videos where she's been in her studio and all that other good shit. See, like me, the reason why I have my green screen up is because my art that doubles as my background literally is gonna go up to an art gallery soon, so I gotta have something up. But anyway, and like I like the whole YouTube, the PlayStation 5 like background that I did, it shows my creativity. But this shit background right here, this aesthetic is here to say like, oh my god, I'm out of money and now you need to help support me because something blocked me or something cut me off. Of course this is. Because conservatives are that fucking dumb. But let's go.
Quite so bad about putting a sponsor in this video. So I was just minding my own business yesterday, building my Sydney clone army, if you will, and I got a very fun email from Patreon. And as you
Patreon stopped her. Oh, Patreon stopped her. Oh. You know what? Everybody that watches her video, even the people that are her fans and are mad that I'm making fun of her on this video, should actually become my Patreon subscribers. Subscribe for as little as $1 a month. Okay, no more shilling, I promise.
You probably guessed, they have banned me from the platform for hate speech. For hate speech! Hi there, my name is Blair. And
I bet she will never say what she actually says. But let's listen to her read this shit.
I'm on the trust and safety team here at Patreon. I'm writing to inform you that your page has been removed for violating our community guidelines regarding hate speech. While we welcome impassioned debate and diverse viewpoints, but do you, Patreon? Do you?
Yeah, they're about to explain. Like, stop okay, I know I'm interjecting, but like, yeah, like, no, like, motherfucker, you gotta complain. This is they shit. Unless you want to turn social media into the public square where you can't get paid off of it anymore. You want to do that? You want to do that? You didn't want to do that. You just want to say what you want to say, uninterrupted and uncontested. I almost said another word.
We don't allow creators to propagate negative stereotypes or segregational content towards a protected community. Because you are funding this type of content on your Patreon campaign, your creator page has been removed.
Oh, so you supported harassment, or you fucking supported, like, here, let's say what it say. Because you are funding, because we allow creators we don't allow creators to propagate negative stereotypes or segregation, comments towards, content towards that community. In other words, you supported bigots. Either you supported people who were bigoted against anybody in the LGBTQ community, LGBTQ plus community, or just racist. Like, either way, it's bigoted because reasons.
My team and I take the removal of pages very seriously, and we only commit to this action after a thorough review process. If you would like to appeal this removal, please send over anything that you believe is relevant, and my team and I will review your response.
So they removed your page and gave you the opportunity to appeal the decision. All you have to do is, instead of whining and creating a video which is scripted, no, these videos for these motherfuckers are scripted. All you have to do is just like, yo, that's not what it is, and here's my evidence of me telling people not to harass people. That's all you gotta do. That's literally all you gotta do. Let's see if it's her Patreon actually came back up. Oh. Nope. No Patreon. Oh, she's on Gab though. And Twitter and Instagram. And Subscribestar. But no more Patreon. Oh, Sydney. No more Patreon. Oh. Did Blair fuck you over? Oh, okay. Oh God. She big mad because she knows that her hate speech is yeah, exactly.
Negative stereotypes. My Word document doesn't even think that segregational is a word. So take that, Patreon. Of course, I emailed them back out.
Your point? Like, okay, so what? Okay, stop being a victim. What did you do? Instead of being a victim and whining to fucking YouTube and Twitch and Subscribestar and probably something on the Daily Wire. Yes, she's been on the Daily Wire, and yes, she was one of those motherfuckers. Like, don't get me wrong. She talked down to fucking Nick Fuentes, and she realized what type of fucking fancy she has to put up with, but she's already too far in. But let's go. Yeah, we did that clip. We did that video. But let's go.
Asking what precisely I did that went against their community guidelines and what precisely constitutes as hate speech, because if you're going to ban me, I would like to know what I did specifically.
All of that, your channel, all of this, your channel, you, the shit that you actually say, all of that. You promote hate speech. You do. We have videos of the shit. You literally, in a video that we covered, I covered on my channel, of you actually saying, well, she shouldn't have been out there, and you were being a rape apologist. We have videos of this, Sydney. It is on your channel. Motherfuckers go to your YouTube channel, go to your Twitter, and see all that other good shit. This is what kills me. Conservatives will do this bullshit, will have chance after chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. And when you point out this, well, that didn't get me banned, so why should this? Motherfucker, you was on a rope that you gave a long leash to yourself until you finally swing your feet. Figuratively.
And also, if I'm going to appeal it, I would like to know what precisely I'm appealing. I think it's worth mentioning, too, that I never actually made any content on Patreon or posted any content on Patreon itself.
You link your channel to Patreon! The fuck? When Sargon of Akkad was kicked off of Patreon for the shit that he did outside of Patreon, did you think you was that special? Did you think you was that clever? That you was gonna not get caught doing this shit? You promote hate. That's all you fucking promote. You promote hate. You promote, oh my God. Why don't you think your shit is special? You think that you smarter than these other people who got banned for the shit that they did? You think you smarter because reasons. Let's go.
Which means that this decision is entirely predicated on everything I've done everywhere else. And they even confirmed this in an email to
Okay, dude, the fuck? That, so you know why are you acting so brand new? Let's go. Let's get back to what she says.
They don't tell me which content has offended them, but they do note that when reviewing, we take into consideration the content shared on Patreon, as well as any activity taking place outside the platform. To reiterate, any activity taking place outside the platform.
You're on their platform. You're a representation of the shit that they support. It's just like, I'm about to say, it's just like a job. If a job feels that you're not representing them, no matter what you do, they can fire you. Like, I'm sensing big Karen energy here. How dare they remove me for some shit I didn't say on some other platform? How dare that they remove me for the shit of me attacking other people? I'm sensing some big Karen energy in this motherfucker.
To be clear, Patreon deletes your account, deletes your capacity to generate income for things that you do not do on its platform. It also deletes your ability to generate income for things that you're not even using Patreon money to fund.
Look. There's a thing that got a motherfucking lot of people in prohibition. If you getting money from somewhere, you need to make sure that I don't know, money is fungible. You know, they say that shit when they take like black people's cars and you like call it civil asset forfeiture, even though they may have proof that they bought the shit because they actually work a legit job. But they say, no, it's a proceed of a crime. Like, I know it's kind of weird to you actually facing consequence because, you know, conservative and all that other good shit. And a fairly decent looking, attractive woman. But, like, the racism just makes you look so ugly. I bet that coochie tastes like hate. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. I bet she can't even. I bet she can't like she can't even fathom the fact of how dare How dare you? Okay.
As they just admitted to me, they will monitor anything and everything you do online, and if any of that behavior sits outside their community guidelines, they will comfortably and happily delete your account.
And you're literally like, newsflash, circa 2016. Sargon of Akkad had this same shit. Okay. Oh god.
Sargon of Akkad talked about this in great detail when he was banned in 2018, and honestly his video
2018.
I'm not gonna lie, I really do think that this is completely batshit insane. It's honestly like Big Brother on drugs.
You're on their platform, you dumb fuck. YouTube can get you off their platform. And you notice a lot of right-wing people that can't hide it well aren't on Twitch. I mean, like, fuck, some right-wing people that can relatively hide it well aren't off Twitch. Hello, Destiny. How's that Twitch? Ooh, yeah. All right, let's go.
You will say the things we want you to say.
Now, because I posted all of this on Twitter because I'm one of those people, my friend Jeremy...
Of course you're one of those. Okay, sure. You're one of those people. Racist, stupid, take your pick. Victim, take your pick. Like, okay, let's go.
From the Quartering reached out and had me make a subscribe star, so you can go check that out, and I will also link it in the description box if you so desire. It seems to be...
I mean, like, how, like, what do I have to do to get some modicum of success where I can make a live off this shit? Like, I researched the facts that I actually learned, like, because I study political information, I study news, I like, but these dumb fucks, and it's like, I'm not even mad that they have an opinion. You can have an opinion, but, like, your opinion that you are paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for is fucking stupid. And I don't know. Like I said, I actually am somebody who believes that streaming is a job. When you do research or when you practice, like, fuck, people who play games all day and actually practice to bring you good shit to stream, like, yeah, no, that's actually great. Or you have a gimmick. When even people that have political commentary, they used to be called news broadcasters or news commentary. This is still a job. No, it doesn't matter if you are doing it independent, because everybody that's in YouTube is an independent contractor, or are part of a network. This is a job. But the fact that these dumb fucks with their dumbass opinions, and I get it, their followers are stupid as shit. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Their followers, it says in the cat, you have to affirm their internal biases and hate, racist and sexist, bigoted, and will pay you to tell them that they're all right. Yeah, of course. Where people on the left can't get it together. Okay, let's just go. Let's go.
A non-censorship version of Patreon, and honestly, I am completely happy to support another free speech platform. So yeah, it's there. It'll be linked.
With all you right-wing motherfuckers counting down to the fact that Subscribe Star becomes popular and more normal people start to use it, you would get pushed off that shit too. Patreon used to be what you said it is. So did Twitter. Facebook is still a fucking hellhole, but yeah, sure. The more popular things become, the more motherfucking progressive or just normie it becomes. Look at YouTube.
Look at it if you want. But before we return to the bizarre and horrible things going on at Patreon, and there's more to this story, let me tell you, let's hear from today's sponsor, Blinkist.
Okay, you're not gonna do that. I have so many questions. Does that what she think? Oh, okay. Okay.
Plan. But they do note that there can be a fine line between political comments and hate speech. If you come across what you believe to be hate speech on Patreon, please take the time to report it. Hate speech is a very modern and precarious concept as it is, and
No, it's not. No, it's not. There have been, like, hey, Christians, Dante's Inferno is a incel power fantasy. I know what. Like, hate speech has been the thing. Did we have a name to call it? You know, because words evolve based on the usage. So, for instance, if it is a word that is actually, if it has use, or a phrase that has use, sometimes that use can actually, evolve or morph to different shit. I mean, like, it's the difference between something literally and figuratively and still just be used the word literally. It's a thing. Words change. No matter how fucking stupid you are. Okay, let's go.
And beyond actual calls for violence and people organizing groups to harm other people and or situations, whatever the case is.
Wait, there are conservatives that are calling people who are part of, and I fucking hate to say it, the people who are open about not being straight, because some of these conservatives aren't straight, but they're not open about it. Again, hello, Jesse Lee Peterson. They are calling them, predators, or calling them things that actively, just because somebody doesn't say the shit out loud, there are certain things called dog whistles. And no, again, this is just an examination of the fact that dog whistle can have more than one thing. Okay, let's go.
I have a problem with that. I don't think that's okay. But beyond that, I'm not really sure what hate speech actually refers to. It's also very subjective. And that in and of itself opens up an entire can of worms. Is it saying mean things that offend people? And if it is, then whose offense is more valuable than other people's offense?
So I'm offended that you're offended and I can't call you a fucking slur. Yeah. Because I can't call you a slur. My feelings are hurt. I don't even know how. Okay, let's go. I'm about tired of this chick.
What kind of pointy words are we saying are and aren't allowed, and whose offense is the most important when we consider this topic?
So what are you asking about that shit? Are you asking on where the line is so you can go right up to it? Well, I didn't call you the N-word. I just said you was a nagger. Like, the fuck? And these are the people that will be mad at the other word for saltines. Like, no, you dumb fuck. You just want to be an asshole to people. And you want to see how far I can get away with being an asshole without being that asshole. But let's go.
The fact that Patreon even noted in their email to me that they consider some groups of people or communities, as they say, protected is like completely crazy to me. It's not unexpected, but it's completely absurd.
Sydney, I have a news flash for you. I do. Like, I know this may sound weird, but there are racists and bigots, and even sexists. Like the motherfucking John Doyle that you were talking to that says he doesn't really like women and think women are yucky. I'm sorry, not John Doyle. I apologize. Wow, that was so wrong. Nick Fuentes that you were talking to, and I actually got a clip of him that I'm going to make fun of in a second. But like this motherfucker. Here, let me show you, Sydney. This one that had you looking very disgusting.
Talk about the fundamental.
This motherfucker. The one that eats boogers. Like, literally. This motherfucker who eats boogers. On screen. And, had a Catboy section in his Discord where, he used to, like, get really, really mad about the Catboys and shit like that because they wouldn't fuck him. Fuck! Another case involving teenager burning a makeshift cross on African American's lawn, and he was convicted of violating St. Paul's bias motivated crime ordinance, but his conviction was overturned in 1982. Unanimous decision by the Supreme Court on free speech. The boy burned a cross on his neighbor's lawn, and it was said to be free speech. Yeah, because they were black. Like I come on now. You have gun rights unless you're black. The Black Panthers proved that shit. They walked into the state capitol in California with guns like, I'm just exercising my right. And then California was like, oh shit, black people with guns. They may get upset about some shit that happened last week. Okay, let's go.
Because then that also raises the question, are there groups of people that Patreon considers better than others and above criticism?
No. Being protected and criticizing somebody is different from pointing speech. Like, Sydney, you know this. You are a woman and you deal with sexist shit all the time. You are, like, this is the shit I don't get about these pick-me motherfuckers. And yeah, she's a pick-me motherfucker. People like her, people like Gothics, people like fucking Jesse Lee Peterson, people like Brandon Tatum, they sit back and they talk about how, oh, this group that I'm a part of is bad because of the actions, but they go and complete the fucking actions. People like her, people like Blair White. Blair White, you are literally had somebody tell you grow your beard out and stop acting like a woman. When you literally have to, like, I don't get this shit. This shit is crazy. It's like I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. Even like as Ben Shapiro says, on a big pile of money, like I still wouldn't be able to sleep well at night because I know that after I help them win the battle against the people that I associate myself as a group with, they coming for me. These motherfuckers are not gonna check your voter registration cards when they invoke their Christian theocracy. You gonna be just like any other woman that they've been making fun of to say, you better be barefoot and pregnant, bitch, in my kitchen with my sandwich. But it's okay because you can play the victim. But let's go.
Even when that criticism is completely fair. I also love as well how these platforms always love to tell you how much they love spirited debate, how much they love the exchange of discussions and ideas, but let's be real, they really don't. And they really don't want...
They don't like you being an asshole. That's it. You don't be an asshole. Never say to somebody what you wouldn't want said to you. God, this shit is remedial. This shit is what you teach 5-year-old kindergartners. But you so stuck up your ass that you can't see the difference between actually leveling a criticism based on somebody's action and just saying, oh, she a woman, she bleeds, so she must be stupid. But let's go.
Want to hear any opinion that sits outside their accepted worldview and the accepted narrative. And I think that indicating their...
That, trans people are people, that because you gay is nothing wrong with you, because you're bi is nothing wrong with you, that women has just as much value as a man. What part of those worldviews do you disagree with? What part? So we can actually have that conversation. That the type of melanin in your skin doesn't dictate your value. What part of those discussions do you have a problem with? But let's go.
Protected communities says exactly that. If you cannot criticize people for the things that they do and say, for their ideologies, especially corrosive ideologies, that's a huge problem.
Conservatism is a death cult. Here, corrosive ideology. Oh, all right, let's go.
Other platforms more or less hold these same values, but Patreon just seems to be more transparent about it. So good for them, I guess. Something else I'd like to note too is the insane wording on Patreon's suspension page. In the interest of keeping Patreon a safe place for everyone, your campaign will remain under suspension while the trust and safety team works with you to bring your page back within guidelines in a timely manner. Considering that Patreon looks at your entire online existence as a means by which to judge whether or not you could be on their site.
I mean, like, is there... Okay, I'm done. I'm tired, and my brain is just like broken. We're hearing this shit. This whiny person. Oh, she cares. Oh, they looked at my whole behavior, even though I operate as a representation of them in a capacity, and they looked at my behavior. And not my behavior caused this shit. If I get banned from YouTube right now, and it wasn't some bullshit, it'd be because of my behavior. But motherfuckers like this can never take fucking responsibility because they're fucking conservatives. And I get it. There are people in my audience, people that I want to stick my dick in, that consider themselves conservatives. But this shit right here, that's not conservatism. That's victimism. If you say I want to take this country back to when it was great, it never was. I want to make sure that, like, no, somebody else getting married is going to affect my marriage. How the fuck is it? Unless you mad because two people of the same gender can get married. Is that what you're mad about? Are you mad because you didn't think you had that opportunity? Like, for real, is that what you're mad for? Because you didn't think you could have that opportunity? Would you made a different decision? Or that, women have value other than just, like, it? Oh, God, okay. I'm done. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, and all that other good shit. I not give you daily content. Yeah, at least daily content. Anyway, they like cut the segment here. All right. So I'm tired of shit. My ass hurt. I need to go to bed and I'm thirsty in more ways than one. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the help. If you haven't done so, please hit that like on that stream and all that other good shit. I am fucking tired. And of course, I try to be back on tomorrow. All right, so please, like as I say all the time, touch titties, always with consent, and take us away, Richard.
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah, they're probably afraid of that because then people don't hate each other, and people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other, they find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy. I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you've dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too, that some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism, you know, right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, you know, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Right, absolutely.
Get this job. I'm hungry, you know. But, and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem. That's as simple as I see it. Probably it's not that simple, but...
Now, all right, you and I are about the same age, right? We're in our mid-30s. How long is it going to take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe...
They go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool, you know, it just gets on you and it starts eating.
The system levels them.
Pretty soon it's all gone.
Is that what a cesspool sounds like?
Yes.